Are parking rates too high for hospitals? Um, I believe so because this is interesting. I was looking on the CBC News, and you know that I just saw on the internet, and I personally park too sometimes when I have to go to hospital visits. And this is just going to be about a news video about what I think parking rates, what I feel, all my opinions about it. I think they're just it's ridiculous. Like we're paying like $4 to $8 on parking rates. I mean, like this is ridiculous because I mean, if you think about it, like hospital parking rates are becoming a tax. Parking fees are a penalty for having a disease. You can't afford to come to appointments that I saw like on the news. Like I've heard that patients who have to suffer a disease and stuff, they have to park their cars, and then I looked at a parking meter, and at the parking, they have the parking little the booths beside the hospital, and I remember when I used to go there, it's like $4.85 just to park for 1 hour, for just 1 hour. Like that's just crazy. Like you it's one thing, you have to book an appointment and stuff like that, and it's just, I think we're being taxed on it almost. Like, what if there was an emergency situation, you park your vehicle and it costs like $14-15 to park for the whole, for the whole month. I mean, I'm sorry, not for the whole month, for the whole day. And I'm just, that's just crazy. I wish it was for the whole month, it was $14, but I don't think that's going to happen. But I was just reading on it CBC News about in Canada, like it's too expensive to park now. Survey shows that 72% of hospital visitors said parking costs adds to the recovery time. I mean that there says it all, because like you're recovering, say a patient's recovering and a visitor comes, and you're there for that person for 1 hour, and then you have to rush back and add another dollar or $4 or even $5 to get another hour. I mean, it's just crazy, even for me, because I used to go to the hospitals too when I visit my parents, and every hour I have to worry about not getting ticketed to my car. It's just because it's 1 hour, right? And then if you do even just the whole day parking, it's just like sometimes it can go up to $13 an hour or $15. I just find that the government just not making it easy for us. Already I see people who cannot afford, low income people, they have to pay just to go book an appointment. Like just this one lady, Heather Stewart, like this is an example. She's one of the ladies who have to make trips to the Toronto hospital. The sickness for children is like a fund that she goes through, and she goes to 147 hospital visitors. I'm sorry, she has to make 147 visits to a hospital, and that costs her thousands of dollars just to park a vehicle. It's like a money-making, machine, technically, for hospitals, right? Because there's actually certain funds for sick children. They make $1 million, like, in parking fees. Like, that's just crazy. It's, where I come from, is the Surrey, British Columbia side, which we're not too far from Vancouver. Vancouver, first of all, is a very expensive place to live. Minimum wage jobs. We can't always afford to live here at the rate that the government raises taxes on food, gas, money, transit, going back and forward. It's just I find that and then now parking rates are going so high. Like soon we may have to walk to the hospital when we're sick. If this is just gonna keep on happening, I'm saying that that's not the right thing to do. But the way the government is treating the citizens of British Columbia or in Canada in general, I don't know how it's like in the States. Maybe the parking rates are high too, but in my opinion, I think they should either find a way to make it cheaper, or offer some sort of pass for people who are sick and they have to make appointments, that, you know, for especially for low-income people, so just give them like a waiver pass or something like that, because I just find that, you know, your health is always first before having to even think about paying for parking. That's what I think my opinion is. I think it's too high, and I think, you know, we should, you know, send messages to the government that, you know, we should change it. But, you know, this video isn't about making a change here. I'm just really, the purpose is for making news videos. Sorry if I'm a little shaky here and there. Again, this is just my second video. I'm just starting out on YouTube. Again, please subscribe if you are looking to this. But yeah, this is just my opinion. If I get any more information on the news, I will post again. But yeah, please subscribe and put some comments below. I mean, if you see this video, please, again, I'm just new from here. Please help me. If you can get other people to subscribe to my channel, again, you know, the purpose of the Shane Report is just for me to, you know, make reviews about political events and news. And I just had an idea that, you know, when I saw this news, you know, about parking rates on hospitals, I mean, it's, yeah, I think it's just too high. I think there needs to be a change, but, you know, that's what I just saw in the news. Thank you for looking at the Shane Report, and hope to see you soon again. Okay, bye.